just from the, being around them and knowing them, I would say don't try it again. But they're gonna do what they want to do. So, but
Exactly.
I don't see it. Just y'all just need to end it, please, for everybody's sake. Just cut it. We're just spilling all the tea.
We're spilling all the Love Island tea. But
Oh yeah,
Hannah, you just got off the plane, like you're just back from Fiji after a whirlwind, and now you're back in the States. Like, how are you feeling?
let me tell you that I literally don't even know how to process all this. Like, this was such a crazy experience, and I'm just still trying to adjust back to real life, and my phone has been literally blowing up. I'm like,
Because you
I
didn't have
don't
your
even know where to
phone.
look.
You
I
didn't
don't
have
know
your
where to
phone
look.
in the villa, right?
No, I didn't have any outside communication. You get your phone taken, so you don't know what day it is. You don't know what time it is. Like, you're literally just vibing with your friends in a villa.
Well, literally millions of people are watching.
And
It's
that's the thing. You don't even feel like anybody is watching. You're literally just living your life and just making these great connections. And you're honestly, it's just, I had the summer of a lifetime. It was
oh,
awesome.
I love it. Well, you were a quick fan favorite. I love reality TV, but my fiance is not a big fan of reality TV. But then I
Mhm.
started watching this season and he was like, what's happening? And you quickly became both of our favorites. We were rooting
Really?
so hard for you and we're so sad
That's
when
so
yeah,
sweet.
and we were so sad when you got dumped from the island. So I can't imagine like how you felt, but
Yes.
how'd you feel?
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure, everybody could see. I talked to everybody and I tried to make a strong connection, but there really just wasn't a strong connection there for me in the villa. So it was more just friendship vibes with me and everybody. And, I wanted it so bad to be a connection, but I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did see it coming. I thought it was either between me or Liv going home that night. And, sadly, I was the one that was chosen to go home. And it's just, it sucks because I went in there wanting to find my person and I didn't. And, you just grow such a strong bond with everybody in the villa. Like, I was just so upset because I felt like I was leaving my family, like
Mm.
I grew so close with everybody in that villa. We talked about everything, and it's literally like leaving my family, and I loved everybody in there so much. So that's why, I'm sure, as you could see, the real raw reactions, everybody was very upset that I left, and I was super upset. So yeah, because it was literally like leaving my best friends, my family. We got so close so fast.
Well,
You're
you
you're
guys are
around these
with
people
each other.
24/7.
That's
You're
what I was
literally
about to say. You're with each
yes.
other day and night. It's not like any other reality show. Like you guys are with each other, you're trying to make connections, and it's clear that you guys had such a strong bond. Like you and the women, they were crying when you left. Now, looking back though, is there anything that you would have done differently?
So
'Cause
looking back now, I do think I would have, tried to get to know people a little bit more, because when I went in, I was just like, I could tell they were just my homeboys and just my friends. And, I kind of shut it off after that. I talked to everybody, got to know everybody, but in my mind, I was like, you know, I just don't see a connection. But I feel like, if I was to go back and do it differently, I would, just got to know people a little bit more, and, maybe things would have worked out differently. But at the end of the day, I all think it worked out how it was supposed to. I had a great experience. I'm so grateful. I got to go on Love Island. This was a once in a lifetime opportunity. And, I just feel so blessed that I got to do it. So, and I'm so glad that, people really liked me, and, they got to see me. I was literally myself, with me. There's no faking it. There's no script. I am who I am. And, I feel like that just shined through. And I was just my goofy self.
you were just your goofy. No, that is, I'm literally not lying to you when you were our favorite person. And we were
Thank
so sad to see you leave
you.
because you were so true to yourself and you were like silly and we kept saying, like, we needed a bombshell to come in and swoop you off your feet. But I also
I
loved
wish.
you,
I
but
wish.
I love though when you did leave the villa, you said, like, look, I'm still looking for
Oh
love. Like,
yeah.
this is not the end for
This is not
me.
it.
You're like, I'm still good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I did not give up, you know what I mean? Like and honestly, I'm just so glad that I got to do Love Island and this changed my life. It changed my
Yeah.
outlook on everything. I feel like I've grown so much as a person. I really feel like I'm ready to meet someone in the outside world. I'm ready to open up. I learned how to be vulnerable. I learned how to ask a lot of questions that you need to ask in a relationship and so I definitely am ready.
Yeah. No, I know you guys have to ask each other so much. You're like
So
speed,
many
speed
questions.
dating, and then kissing everyone. You're also kissing everyone.
Oh my God. I
That kiss challenge.
was so nervous. I'm like, can I opt out? I literally said, do I have to do this? Like, do I really have to do this? And obviously, I was going to do it anyways, but I was so nervous. But you definitely
Oh,
get to know each other
you
when
definitely
you
do,
see everybody.
especially. And then you had the new bombshell come in. Instead of Aaron
Woo.
kissing, it was him. Oh, that was
Oh,
that was good TV.
I was gonna say when Miguel came in, I'm not gonna lie, he definitely shook it up. I mean, he knew what he was doing as a bombshell. He came in and dropped a bomb for sure.
He dropped a bomb.
Miguel was the bomb. I will tell you that. That man is a
He's
very attractive and he's good with his words. He
yeah.
is. That's why I couldn't tell because I feel like he had good chats with everybody. So you really couldn't tell. He has such a flirty personality and like he's just so fun to be around and I try to get to know him and I was like this guy is definitely fine, but I'm happy that he chose my girl Liv. Like she was my best friend out of everybody in the villa. I love her so much. So,
Oh,
you
I
know,
love that.
yeah, I love her and I mean, I love all of them, you know what I mean? But I had a special bond with her. Me and her, we were just we were so unhinged. We were so crazy and funny and we just had the best time. So
Which, that's great. And I know have you watched the episodes back yet? Or have you even had time?
so I am getting caught up. I'm not gonna lie, I
Okay.
haven't seen all of the episodes, but I did hear about last
The
night's episode where everybody got to choose who they wanted to vote off for the guys and the girls, and oh, that was some tea.
that is
That was crazy.
okay. So I'm glad you brought that
Woo,
up because I need your hot take on that.
woo.
What like
That
thoughts about it?
okay, I'm not gonna lie. So the guys voting Hakeem off, I can see that. I mean,
Yes.
I kind of saw that. I don't think he had truly a strong connection with anybody. I know that he got coupled up with Janae, and they were more just like a friendship vibe. So I didn't really, I didn't see him really lasting with anybody in there. So that made sense to me. But I saw the girls voted Andrea out. That had to be such a hard decision, to be honest, because I was there in real life. I did see that Andre and Rob really had,
A
what to me looked
connection.
like, a good connection. And they were, progressing and getting to know each other really well. So I was really shocked. I definitely didn't think they were gonna vote Janae out. She's an OG, that's the girl's girl. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She came in with us. There was no way she was going away. Um, but I mean, yeah, that was crazy. And then I saw Rob's reaction. That
Rob.
man was pissed. He was pissed. I was so confused. I was like, is he gonna pack his stuff up and leave with Andrea? I mean, that's what I
It
saw.
kind of what it sounded like. Like he thought he said he might do it, and then he ended up not staying,
I
or he ended
saw
up
that and
not leaving. So
not
he's still in the
leaving.
villa,
Because
which you,
I was confused. I
I was
literally
so confused.
thought he was gonna leave.
And now people are thinking like, is him and Leah gonna give Love another go? And I'm like, for the love of God, please don't.
I think they just need to stay away from each other. They've already been through so much and it's not working out. I mean, I think they just need to cool off on each other. I don't think they need to go any further. I think,
Yeah,
we did what we had to do. Let's just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
I
Because I
agree.
think honestly, if another bombshell was to walk in,
His
his head
head's gonna
would turn.
turn.
His head is gonna turn.
Yeah.
Let's be real. His head turned when Andrea came in. I'm pretty sure
When
his head,
Liv,
yeah, with Liv. I mean, I'm pretty sure the next bombshell that was to walk in,
His
his
head's
head
gonna
could be
turn.
easily turned. So, and
Yeah.
Leah's my girl too. I don't want to see her go out like that. So,
What about the couples that are together? Do you think any of them will make it to the end?
I do. I definitely think Kayla and Aaron, just being around them in real life, their connection is so strong. They are so cute with each other. They're so comfortable with each other. They say in the show they're like best friends. In real life, they are like best friends. I mean, and I always tell them, I'm like, I want what you guys have. You guys are
Oh.
so comfortable with each other, you know, and that's hard to find, to just become so comfortable with someone that fast, you know. They're just so loving towards each other, and I definitely could see them going far.
Is there anyone in the villa that maybe you could see getting together?
In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Kendall and Liv, I he
Oh, I
was
could
definitely
see
feeling her.
that.
Now that I watch it back, I'm like, I didn't even know all that, to be honest. He told me, because we are very open and honest with each
Yeah.
other, and I told him that I was interested in Hakeem, but he was my number one, and he also told me I was his number one. But Liv had a lot of qualities that he liked. He said he thought she was very attractive. He liked their conversations. So his head definitely turned when Liv came in. And I'm not going to lie, I thought they were going to couple up together. I did not think she was going to choose Rob from the get go. That was a big shock. So I definitely, to be honest, I do think if Liv would have gave Kendall the chance, they could have, maybe been something.
Maybe.
But now that I know them in real life, I'm like, no, I don't think so.